Welcome to Historic Horizons. We bring you amazing stories from history. Subscribe and enjoy the video. Hunter Pony Boy, 1895. Hunter was born with legs that bent backwards, a rare condition that made walking upright impossible. Instead, he moved on all fours, which became his signature in circus acts. His playful personality and unusual talent kept audiences amazed for decades. Mirandajo 1912. Mirandajo shocked the world by pushing swords and needles through his body without bleeding or pain. Doctors could not explain how he survived these stunts. His mysterious performances made him a living legend. Johnny Eck, 1911, born without the lower half of his body. Johnny refused to live in the shadows. He became a talented acrobat, actor in the 1932 film Freaks, and even a painter and musician, inspiring millions with his fearless spirit. Martin Laurel, known as the Owlman, could twist his head completely backwards. This strange skill, trained over years, stunned crowds in variety shows. People were fascinated by his calm smile as he looked directly behind without moving his body. Alice Elizabeth Doherty, 1887, born with a rare condition that covered her in soft golden hair. Alice became known as the Werewolf Girl. Her gentle nature and striking appearance made her a favorite in traveling shows across America. Myrtle Corbin, 1868. Myrtle was born with 4 legs, the result of a rare birth condition. Her charm and confidence made her a beloved figure in circuses, where she performed proudly as the 4-legged girl from Texas. Pascual Peñon, a Mexican railroad worker. Pascual gained fame when a showman gave him a prosthetic second face to wear over a head tumor. Despite the odd act, he traveled widely, turning the strange display into a way to support his family. Pauline Musters, 1876. Pauline stood just 58 centimeters tall and was called the world's smallest woman. Her warm personality and graceful performances enchanted audiences in Europe and America until her early passing at age 19. Prince Randian, 1871, born without arms or legs. Prince Randian amazed audiences by rolling cigarettes, writing, and even shaving using only his mouth. Sliding across the stage like a serpent, he became a star of Barnum Circus. Chang and Eng Bunker, 1811. The famous Siamese twins lived their entire lives joined at the chest. They married, raised 21 children between them, and proved that even extraordinary challenges could not stop someone from living fully. Felix 1858. Felix could stretch his skin and bend his joints far beyond normal limits. His circus acts wowed crowds who could hardly believe his body's flexibility. He turned a rare condition into a remarkable career. Schlitzie 1901. Schlitzie became one of the most beloved sideshow performers. His joyful laugh, childlike energy, and role in the 1932 film Freaks made him unforgettable to audiences around the world. General Tom Thumb, 1838, standing just 63 centimeters tall. Charles Stratton Better, known as General Tom Thumb, rose to fame under P.T. Barnum's guidance. He could sing, dance, and charm royalty, proving that charisma has no size limit. Edward Mordrake. The legend tells of Edward Mordrake, an Englishman with a second face on the back of his head that whispered to him at night. Whether fact or myth, his tragic story continues to fascinate people even today. Minnie Cuckoo, 1880. Minnie was born with features that gave her a bird-like appearance. She sang, danced, and performed in elaborate bird costumes, winning the hearts of sideshow audiences everywhere. Frank Lentine, 1889, born with a third leg, Frank amazed crowds with his humor, charm, and unique abilities, like kicking a football with the extra limb. He turned what others might hide into a proud career. Ella Harper, 1870, known as the Camel Girl. Ella's knees bent backward, allowing her to walk on all fours with ease. She became a circus sensation before leaving the spotlight to focus on education and a quiet life. Annie Jones, 1865, Annie, the bearded lady, was born with thick facial hair. Her grace and wit made her one of P.T. Barnum's most popular attractions, breaking beauty standards of her time. Fannie Mills, 1850s Fannie, had feet nearly 50 centimeters long due to Milroy disease. Advertised as the big-footed woman, she used her condition to build a successful career in shows. George and Willie Muse, late 1800s. Albino brothers, George and Willie Muse, were kidnapped as children and displayed as Martian ambassadors. After years of performing, their mother found and freed them, making them symbols of resilience. Lavi Valley Charmian, 1875. Charmian was a daring trapeze artist who shocked audiences by performing acrobatics while removing her clothes, a bold act for her time. Her strength and confidence inspired women to defy norms. Lionel, the lion-faced man, 1890. Born with hair covering his face and body, Lionel became a major circus star. His gentle nature contrasted with his wild appearance, winning admiration. Wherever he went, Grady Stiles Jr., 1937, born with lobster-like hands and feet. Grady dazzled crowds with his unique abilities. However, his life turned dark with violence and tragedy, ending in his own murder. Isaac W. Sprague, 1841, Isaac the Human Skeleton, was born healthy but began losing weight as a child until he appeared only skin and bone. He turned his rare condition into a famous stage act. Daisy and Violet Hilton, 1908. These conjoined twins mastered music, dance, and acting. After winning their independence from controlling guardians, they became stars on their own terms. Window washers in suits early 1900s. In the early 1900s, even window washers in big cities wore full formal suits while working high above the streets. It was a reflection of the times when appearance mattered just as much as the job itself. Famine in Madras, 1877. In 1877, Madras, in southern India, suffered a devastating famine under British rule. Millions lost their lives, and those who survived faced extreme acts of desperation. Great Famine in Russia, 1921. On March 11, 1921, a haunting photo captured a starving boy in Ukraine during the Russian famine, a tragedy fueled by poverty and food shortages. 9/11's North Tower survivors, 2001. On September 11, 2001, survivors from the 87th floor of the North Tower walked through thick dust after the South Tower collapsed. Moments they would never forget. Liberian coup executions, 1980. In 1980, after a coup ended President Tolbert's rule, a Liberian soldier prepared to execute government ministers in a shocking moment of political violence. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to leave a like to support our work and share your thoughts in the comments.